Mental Mastery, How to Train Your Brain for High-Level Success. Introduction. The mind, despite its immeasurable potential, often feels like the greatest enigma of all. It is capable of extraordinary feats, solving complex problems, creating groundbreaking innovations, and reaching unprecedented levels of success. Yet for many, tapping into this potential remains elusive. Whether it's the endless distractions of modern life or the weight of past failures, the mind frequently feels like an untamed force, difficult to control and direct. But the truth is, mastering your mind is not only possible, it is the foundation for achieving the highest levels of success. You might have noticed that some people seem to accomplish more in a week than others do in a month. What sets them apart? It's not that they have more time, more resources, or more talent. It's that they know how to focus their mental energy with precision, how to silence the distractions, and how to align their thoughts with their deepest aspirations. They've cracked the code to high-level mental mastery, a skill that separates the dreamers from the achievers. What if you could access the same power that lies dormant within your mind? What if, with a few targeted shifts, you could unlock a level of mental clarity, focus, and resilience that allows you to achieve your most ambitious goals? Imagine moving through life with unwavering confidence, making decisions with clarity, and handling challenges with an unshakable calmness. The truth is, the tools to transform your mind and your life are already within your grasp. This is not about mere motivation. It's about creating a mental framework that operates at its highest capacity, a mindset that will propel you toward your goals no matter how daunting they may seem. Mental mastery is not a destination. It is a practice, a set of skills that can be cultivated with consistency, discipline, and the right strategies. By training your brain to operate in harmony with your ambitions, you can reshape the course of your life, tapping into the endless resources of your mind. The path to success doesn't require a leap of faith. It requires an intentional focus, a sharpened mindset, and a willingness to push beyond perceived limits. You're about to embark on a journey to unlock the power of your mind, and with every step, you'll begin to understand just how much control you truly have over your future. It's time to master the one tool that can take you farther than you ever imagined: your mind. Chapter 1. Unlocking the full potential of your mind. The human mind is a vast, untapped reservoir of potential, yet many walk through life unaware of the extraordinary capacity lying dormant within. We are all born with the ability to shape our reality, but too often, our brains are constrained by patterns, limiting beliefs, and societal expectations that prevent us from reaching our full potential. The brain, with its nearly infinite neural connections and its ability to adapt and learn, holds the key to success in every area of life. It is not simply about intellect. It is about activating the full power of your mind to create lasting, transformative results. In a world filled with constant noise and distractions, it is easy to overlook the most fundamental aspect of success: mental clarity. True clarity is the lens through which we see opportunities, challenges, and our own potential. When the mind is cluttered with doubts, fears, and unresolved conflicts, the path to achieving anything meaningful becomes obscured. But when you clear the mental fog, a new world of possibilities emerges. The ability to focus your mind, free from the distractions that keep you stuck, is one of the most powerful tools you can possess. With clarity comes the ability to set clear intentions, make decisions with confidence, and take action without hesitation. The link between mental clarity and success is not abstract. It is tangible and real. Every great achievement, every breakthrough, has come from a person who understood the importance of mental focus. The ability to align thought, intention, and action is what allows individuals to rise above the challenges they face. They don't let doubts dictate their actions, and they don't allow setbacks to derail their progress. Instead, they cultivate an unwavering belief in their ability to navigate through uncertainty, remain focused on their goals, and adapt to changing circumstances. However, unlocking the true power of the mind requires more than just a desire to succeed. It involves shedding the limiting beliefs that have been ingrained over years, beliefs that hold you back from stepping into your greatness. These beliefs, often formed in childhood or as a result of negative experiences, become internal barriers that prevent us from pursuing our fullest potential. They tell us that we are not good enough, not smart enough, or not capable of achieving our dreams. To truly unleash your mind's potential, you must first recognize these limitations and actively work to replace them with empowering beliefs. You have to rewire the brain to focus on possibilities, not limitations. Only then can you begin to break free from the chains of self-doubt and fear and move forward with the unshakable conviction that you are capable of achieving the extraordinary. The mind is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger and more efficient it becomes. By pushing past the boundaries of your comfort zone and challenging your assumptions, you awaken a level of focus, clarity, and self-confidence that can propel you toward any goal. The first step in this process is to believe that you are worthy of success, capable of overcoming obstacles, and ready to embrace the opportunities that lie ahead. When you unlock the full potential of your mind, you don't just change your circumstances, you change the way you approach life itself. Your mind becomes a powerful ally, one that works in concert with your aspirations to create lasting success and fulfillment. This is not a process of mere motivation. It's a complete transformation of how you think, how you act, and how you perceive the world. And it all begins with the realization that the greatest tool for success is already within you, waiting to be unleashed. Chapter 2. Harnessing Focus for Optimal Performance. Focus is not just the ability to concentrate. It is the art of channeling your attention in a deliberate way, ensuring that your mental energy is directed toward what truly matters. While concentration may come and go, focus is a consistent and intentional decision to prioritize your energy and resources toward a single meaningful task. It is the discipline of knowing where to direct your mind in a world full of distractions, and doing so with the full understanding that the quality of your focus directly impacts the quality of your results. In the journey toward optimal performance, focus serves as the compass that keeps you on track amidst the chaos of everyday life. It is about eliminating the noise that clouds your vision and instead focusing solely on the task at hand. Unlike concentration, which often demands intense effort to maintain, focus is a more sustainable practice that grows stronger the more it is cultivated. It is the ability to filter out irrelevant stimuli and zone in on what truly matters, whether that is a goal, an idea, or a moment of creative insight. True focus comes when you make the conscious decision to direct your thoughts and actions with purpose, leaving behind distractions that can so easily derail progress. One of the most crucial elements in harnessing focus is the mental environment in which it thrives. Just as a plant needs the right soil, water, and sunlight to grow, the mind needs the right conditions to cultivate focus. A cluttered, chaotic space breeds mental clutter, leading to a loss of concentration and diminished performance. In contrast, creating an environment that supports focus, one that is organized, calm, and free from distractions, allows your mind to enter a state of flow. Whether it's arranging your physical space or eliminating digital distractions, the environment around you can either enhance or hinder your ability to stay focused. It is vital to design spaces that encourage clarity of thought, whether through minimalist decor, a tidy desk, or a quiet corner where you can retreat into deep work. Focus is not something that can only be applied in ideal conditions. Real mastery comes when you are able to maintain that focus, even under pressure. High-pressure situations, whether it be tight deadlines, difficult decisions, or overwhelming responsibilities, tend to scatter our attention. The key is learning how to stay grounded and remain focused when the stakes are high. The best performers, whether in business, sports, or creative fields, understand that pressure is a part of the process, not an obstacle. They've learned how to transform anxiety into energy, harnessing the adrenaline that comes with a challenge to sharpen their focus, rather than letting it pull them in different directions. The ability to stay focused under pressure is not innate. It is a skill that can be developed over time. Through mental conditioning, practice, and experience, you can train your mind to stay clear and centered, regardless of external circumstances. In moments of pressure, successful individuals do not succumb to distractions or worry. Instead, they maintain a steady, unwavering focus on their goals and actions. They stay connected to the present moment, using techniques like deep breathing, visualization, or positive affirmations to calm their nerves and bring their attention back to where it belongs. They know that while external forces may be beyond their control, their response is always within their power. By maintaining focus, they can stay on course even in the midst of uncertainty and adversity. Optimal performance is the result of sustained, deliberate focus. It is not about working harder or longer, but about channeling your energy in the most effective way possible. As you learn to cultivate and protect your focus, you will unlock greater levels of performance, efficiency, and creativity. Your mind will no longer be scattered or pulled in multiple directions. Instead, it will be a powerful focused tool that drives you forward with precision, ensuring that every effort you make moves you closer to your highest potential. Chapter 3. Reprogramming Your Thoughts for Success. The thoughts you carry shape your reality. For many, these thoughts are not chosen consciously, but rather they are inherited from past experiences, cultural conditioning, and societal influences. A person's internal dialogue often follows a predictable pattern, many of which are rooted in negativity, self-doubt, and limitations. These thought patterns act as silent architects of your life, building barriers where none need exist, and guiding decisions based on fear and insecurity. The truth is, your thoughts are not facts. They are merely perceptions, and they can be changed. Reprogramming your mind is a deliberate act of transformation, one that begins with recognizing the thought patterns that no longer serve you. Negative thinking, particularly when it is habitual, plays a powerful role in keeping you stuck in cycles of self-sabotage. These thoughts can often manifest in forms like, "I'm not good enough," "I'll never succeed," or "I'm not capable of change." Such thoughts plant seeds of doubt and set limits on what you believe is possible for you. Over time, these seeds grow into limiting beliefs that dictate your actions, shape your self-worth, and determine your potential. The longer these negative thoughts are allowed to persist, the more they become ingrained in your subconscious, creating an invisible cage that keeps you from achieving success. But the key to breaking free from this cycle lies in understanding that you have the power to change the way you think, and by doing so, change the way you live. Shifting from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset is one of the most powerful changes you can make on your path to success. People with a fixed mindset believe their abilities, intelligence, and qualities are set in stone, limited by their genetic makeup or early experiences. They avoid challenges, fear failure, and are resistant to feedback, all because they believe that their current state is their permanent state. On the other hand, those with a growth mindset understand that their abilities are not fixed, but can be developed with effort, learning, and persistence. This mindset encourages experimentation, welcomes challenges, and sees setbacks as opportunities for growth rather than as failures. The transformation to a growth mindset is not an instantaneous shift. It's a process of gradual reprogramming that requires conscious effort. It begins with self-awareness, recognizing when you're operating from a fixed mindset and catching those negative thoughts before they take root. By simply acknowledging the presence of these limiting beliefs, you start to break the cycle. The next step is to challenge them. Ask yourself, what if this isn't true? And what evidence do I have to prove this belief wrong? In shifting your perspective, you allow space for new possibilities and open the door to new opportunities. The process of reprogramming your thoughts also involves replacing negative self-talk with positive, empowering affirmations. By repeating these affirmations daily, You begin to overwrite the old limiting beliefs with new, success-oriented thoughts. These affirmations should focus on your strengths, your potential for growth, and the belief that you can achieve whatever you set your mind to. Over time, this positive reinforcement reshapes your subconscious, gradually shifting your perception of yourself and your capabilities. It is through this constant reprogramming that you begin to see the world not as a place filled with obstacles, but as a landscape full of possibilities waiting for you to act. In addition to affirmations, visualization is another powerful tool for rewiring your thinking. By vividly imagining your success, you create a mental image of what you want to achieve, making it feel tangible and real. Visualization primes your mind to recognize opportunities that align with your goals, and it strengthens your resolve to pursue them. Seeing yourself already in possession of the success you desire convinces your subconscious that it is not only possible, but inevitable. This shifts your mindset from one of doubt to one of certainty, pushing you to take consistent action toward your goals. It's essential to remember that reprogramming your thoughts for success is not about denying reality or ignoring challenges. It's about developing the mental resilience to see those challenges as stepping stones rather than insurmountable obstacles. When you change your thinking, you change your perception of what is possible, and you begin to take actions that align with that new perspective. Success does not come from avoiding difficulties, but from navigating them with a mindset that understands they are part of the journey, not the end of it. As you reprogram your thoughts, you begin to attract more of what you want into your life: opportunities, solutions, and the courage to pursue them. By mastering your thoughts, you unlock the power to reshape your destiny. Chapter 4. Strengthening mental resilience. In the journey toward high-level success, moments of adversity are inevitable. Challenges, obstacles, and setbacks are part of the process, and how you respond to them can determine the trajectory of your path. Mental resilience is the inner strength that allows you to remain composed, focused, and determined in the face of adversity. It is the ability to withstand and recover from difficult situations, not by avoiding them, but by facing them with unwavering resolve. This resilience is a skill, one that can be developed and strengthened over time, turning moments of hardship into stepping stones rather than roadblocks. When life throws a curveball, whether it's an unexpected failure, a sudden change, or a personal crisis, the ability to stay composed becomes paramount. Composure doesn't mean suppressing your emotions or pretending that things are fine when they are not. Instead, it's about choosing how to respond, even in the midst of intense feelings. When you remain composed, you are not swept away by the tide of frustration, fear, or self-doubt. Instead, you create space between the event and your response, allowing you to make choices that align with your goals and values. In moments of adversity, this pause is crucial. It allows you to gather your thoughts, evaluate your options, and act from a place of clarity rather than emotional reactivity. Building resilience also involves embracing the idea that setbacks are not failures, but opportunities for growth. Every challenge you face is a lesson in disguise. When something goes wrong, it is easy to feel defeated or disheartened. However, those who possess mental resilience know that setbacks are temporary and that they can always learn from them. Instead of focusing on the perceived failure, they examine the situation with curiosity and a growth mindset. They ask themselves, "What can I learn from this?" or "How can I do this better next time?" This reframing of setbacks as learning experiences helps to build confidence and fosters a sense of control over one's circumstances. Bouncing back from setbacks requires more than just a change in perspective. It requires action. Resilient individuals understand that recovery is not an instantaneous process, but a gradual journey that involves both emotional and practical steps. After a setback, it's important to allow yourself time to process your emotions and recharge. Rushing to move on without acknowledging your feelings can create unnecessary stress and prevent true recovery. Once you've given yourself the space to heal, The next step is to take deliberate, positive action. This may involve revisiting your plan, making adjustments, or seeking support from others. The key is to move forward, even if it's with small, incremental steps. The act of taking that first step after a setback is often the most difficult, but it is also the most important. One of the most powerful forces in achieving long-term success is grit, the perseverance to continue despite difficulties, and the passion to pursue your goals over the long haul. Grit is not about being tough for the sake of toughness. It's about maintaining commitment to a vision even when progress seems slow and obstacles appear insurmountable. People with grit do not shy away from hard work or difficult circumstances. They understand that true success is rarely achieved through ease, but rather through sustained effort, resilience, and an unwavering belief in their own abilities. Grit is the determination to keep going when everyone else gives up. It's the quiet strength that propels you forward when you're exhausted, when doubt creeps in, and when the finish line feels distant. What separates those who succeed from those who falter is often not talent or intelligence, but the ability to persist in the face of adversity. This type of resilience is built through experience. Each challenge you face adds another layer of strength to your mental resilience. Over time, you begin to realize that you are capable of far more than you initially believed. Every setback becomes a lesson, and every difficulty presents an opportunity to grow stronger. Developing resilience isn't about avoiding difficulties or protecting yourself from stress. It's about learning to navigate the ups and downs of life with grace, confidence, and an unwavering commitment to your goals. It's about building the emotional stamina to handle setbacks and keeping your focus on the long-term vision, even when things seem difficult. The path to success is not linear, and those who understand this will develop the fortitude to endure and succeed, regardless of the hurdles they face along the way. Chapter 5. The Role of Self-Discipline in High Achievement. Success is often mistakenly thought of as a matter of luck or talent, yet it's something that is earned through consistent effort and deliberate actions. The foundation of this sustained success is self-discipline, a quality that separates those who achieve great things from those who fall short. Discipline is the muscle of high achievement. Without it, even the most ambitious goals remain out of reach. It provides the structure, direction, and inner drive needed to turn fleeting intentions into lasting results. At its core, discipline is the ability to prioritize long-term goals over short-term gratification. It's easy to give in to the temptations of comfort, instant pleasures, and distractions. Every day offers opportunities to procrastinate, to take the easier route, or to ignore the hard work that is necessary for success. But discipline teaches you to recognize that the small sacrifices made in the moment, whether it's staying up late to work on your project, choosing a healthier lifestyle, or resisting the urge to indulge in distractions, pay off exponentially over time. Each act of self-control is a step toward the realization of your broader goals, and it's through these steps that success is ultimately achieved. Building lasting habits is the cornerstone of discipline. Habits are the actions you take without thinking, the automatic behaviors that govern your day-to-day life. If you can shape your habits in a positive direction, you will find that self-discipline becomes less of a struggle and more of a natural part of your routine. The first step to creating a habit that serves you is to make it small, manageable, and consistent. The key to habit formation lies not in grand, sporadic efforts, but in the quiet persistence of daily actions. It's the small decisions you make, day after day, that compound over time into significant results. The decision to wake up early every day, to exercise regularly, to plan your day in advance, or to tackle difficult tasks first, are all habits that propel you toward success. These small but powerful habits build upon each other, creating a foundation for achievement that is much stronger than any one-time effort could ever provide. The connection between consistency and mastery is evident in every field of human endeavor. To master anything, be it a skill, a craft, or a body of knowledge, requires repetition. Mastery is achieved not through bursts of inspiration or brief moments of intense focus, but through the steady, unyielding commitment to practice and improvement. Consistency transforms effort into excellence. It's the daily commitment to improving, no matter how small the steps may seem in the moment. This is the heart of mastery. Every small improvement made consistently is another layer added to your skill set, another inch toward greatness. It's through repetition and routine that you start to see patterns, refine your methods, and gain deeper insights into your work. Over time, these small actions, compounded by consistency, produce results that far exceed the sum of their parts. Yet, even with the right habits and consistent practice, the journey will not always be easy. There will be days when motivation falters, when challenges seem insurmountable, and when the urge to give up is strong. This is where self-discipline truly comes into play. It's in these moments that discipline forces you to take action even when you don't feel like it. Motivation may not always be available, but discipline never falters. When you are disciplined, you rely not on fleeting inspiration, but on the strength of your commitments. It is discipline that pushes you through the difficult days, reminding you that the path to success is built on persistence, not perfection. The true test of self-discipline is not in how well you perform when things are easy, but in how you show up when faced with adversity. It is easy to maintain discipline when everything is going according to plan, but when challenges arise, it's discipline that keeps you anchored. Discipline gives you the mental toughness to push through fatigue, doubts, and distractions, ensuring that you stay on track even when the road becomes uncertain. Self-discipline is not a fleeting trait. It is a fundamental principle that guides those who achieve greatness. Whether you're striving for success in business, sports, or personal development, discipline is the invisible hand that pushes you toward your goals. It's a practice that you must commit to each day, not as a one-time effort, but as a lifestyle. With discipline as your guide, the path to high achievement becomes clearer, and every step forward is reinforced by your commitment to the long-term vision. Chapter 6. Elevating your emotional intelligence. Emotions are often seen as unpredictable forces that can either empower or derail us. Yet, for those who have mastered emotional intelligence, emotions are not a hindrance, but a powerful tool for decision-making and productivity. The ability to navigate and control emotions, both within oneself and in interactions with others, can set apart those who thrive in high-pressure environments from those who falter. Understanding the intricate relationship between emotions and thought processes is essential for unlocking higher levels of performance, focus, and success. The first step in elevating emotional intelligence is recognizing the undeniable role emotions play in decision-making. Every decision we make is influenced by our internal emotional state. In moments of stress or frustration, our decision-making becomes clouded by reactive impulses. In contrast, when we are calm and clear, we are more likely to think critically and make choices that align with our long-term goals. Recognizing this connection between emotion and judgment allows us to take a step back and assess how our feelings may be skewing our perspectives. By acknowledging emotions without letting them dominate, we create the space necessary to make better informed, more deliberate decisions. This shift from emotional reactivity to thoughtful responsiveness is a hallmark of emotional intelligence. The power of emotional intelligence lies not only in understanding and controlling one's own emotions, but in the ability to empathize with others. Empathy is the cornerstone of building strong relationships, whether in personal or professional settings. It allows you to step into the shoes of others, understand their perspectives, and respond with care and consideration. Leaders, for example, who have high emotional intelligence are able to inspire trust, collaboration, and loyalty because they understand the emotional needs and concerns of those around them. They can sense when someone is feeling overwhelmed, frustrated, or disengaged, and offer support or guidance that meets that individual where they are. This emotional attunement is a key differentiator that fosters a sense of connection and community, which in turn drives collective success. Empathy alone, however, is not enough. The ability to regulate one's emotions is equally critical. Emotional regulation doesn't mean suppressing feelings, but rather understanding when to manage or release them in a way that serves the situation. It involves the ability to recognize emotional triggers, whether they are situations, people, or thoughts, and respond in a measured, thoughtful way. For example, a high-pressure meeting might evoke frustration or impatience, but emotional regulation allows a person to maintain composure and communicate effectively, rather than letting frustration hinder their performance. Developing this skill involves recognizing the signs of emotional escalation and applying techniques to ground oneself, such as deep breathing, reframing the situation, or taking a moment to pause. When emotions are managed well, it creates an environment where rational thought and clear action can thrive, which is crucial for maintaining focus and productivity. Perhaps one of the most profound impacts of emotional intelligence is seen in leadership. A leader who possesses a high level of emotional intelligence can guide others with both authority and empathy, balancing the needs of the group with individual emotions and motivations. Great leaders understand that productivity and engagement stem not from authority alone, but from the emotional environment they cultivate. Leaders who are attuned to the feelings of their team are more capable of inspiring them to achieve exceptional results. They know when to push for greater effort and when to provide support. Emotional intelligence enables them to diffuse conflict, foster collaboration, and create a sense of purpose that drives the group forward. Moreover, emotional intelligence in leadership extends beyond interpersonal relationships. It involves having the emotional resilience to cope with setbacks, criticism, or failure without losing sight of the bigger picture. Effective leaders are not immune to the stresses of their roles, but are equipped to manage them in a way that preserves their clarity and focus. The emotional stability of a leader directly influences the morale and well-being of those they lead. When leaders remain steady, focused, and composed, they create an atmosphere of trust and confidence that empowers others to follow suit. In environments that demand high-level performance, cultivating emotional intelligence is not optional. It is essential. It enhances decision-making, strengthens relationships, and fuels the drive toward excellence. Emotional intelligence is not simply a trait possessed by some. It is a skill that can be developed and refined over time. Through awareness, empathy, and regulation, you can elevate your emotional intelligence to a level that transforms your ability to lead, perform, and thrive in every aspect of your life. Chapter 7. Expanding your creative thinking. The human mind is capable of extraordinary feats, yet many of us remain confined to patterns of thinking shaped by routine, tradition, and past experiences. This limitation stifles innovation, leaving potential untapped and challenges unmet. Creativity, often misunderstood as an innate gift, is in fact a muscle that can be developed and strengthened. When you unlock the capacity to think beyond conventional boundaries, you open doors to solutions, opportunities, and ideas that others might miss. Expanding your creative thinking requires breaking free from the mental cages built by everyday patterns, embracing the unknown, and trusting your ability to think radically. At the heart of creative thinking lies the ability to break free from routine. Routines, while helpful for maintaining consistency, also tend to dull the mind, reducing our ability to think outside the box. We often fall into the trap of relying on familiar solutions, even when they no longer serve us. The first step in expanding creative thinking is disrupting these patterns. It might mean changing how we approach a problem, altering the environment in which we work, or challenging the assumptions we've held for years. For example, shifting your workspace or incorporating new experiences into your daily life, such as taking a different route to work or engaging in activities outside your usual interests, forces your brain to make new connections. These changes provide fresh stimuli that promote divergent thinking, a key component of creativity. It's not about abandoning what works, but about introducing the unknown, the unexpected, and the unfamiliar into your routine. Creativity shines brightest when it is used to solve problems, especially complex ones. Most of the world's greatest innovations emerged as solutions to deeply challenging issues. The ability to approach problems from a creative standpoint allows you to break them into manageable parts, identify underlying patterns, and propose unconventional solutions. When you shift from a traditional mindset to a creative one, you are no longer bound by the limitations of what has been done before. This shift opens up infinite possibilities. It's about seeing beyond the immediate obstacles and envisioning what could be possible if the rules were different. Sometimes this might involve reframing the problem entirely, looking at it from a different perspective, or considering what hasn't been tried yet. Creative problem solvers often ask themselves, "What if?" or "How could this be different?" rather than simply accepting the status quo. One of the most powerful techniques to enhance creative thinking is cultivating a mindset of curiosity. Curiosity drives exploration and questions, and it pushes the mind to explore the boundaries of what is known. A curious mind will explore contradictions, challenge assumptions, and seek deeper understanding. This habit of questioning, rather than accepting, propels the creative process forward. Furthermore, curiosity thrives in an atmosphere of open-mindedness. Being willing to entertain multiple solutions and consider diverse viewpoints allows creativity to flourish. Innovation occurs when you embrace different perspectives, incorporating ideas from fields and disciplines you may not have considered before. Cross-pollination of ideas from various domains often leads to breakthroughs that would have been impossible within the narrow confines of a single area of expertise. Collaboration is another powerful tool to enhance creative thinking. While individual creativity is important, the exchange of ideas in a collaborative environment often results in exponential growth. Conversations with people who think differently, whether in terms of experience, discipline, or worldview, spark insights and challenges that drive innovation. A diverse group brings unique perspectives, which can prevent groupthink and lead to more imaginative solutions. It's about creating an environment where ideas are shared freely and experimentation is encouraged without the fear of failure. Creativity thrives in spaces where judgment is suspended and people feel empowered to contribute ideas without the pressure of perfection. Equally vital in the creative process is the willingness to embrace failure as part of the journey. Every successful creator, inventor, or innovator has encountered setbacks, mistakes, and missteps. Rather than viewing failure as something to avoid, those with expanded creative thinking see it as a valuable part of the learning process. With each failure comes new data, new insights, and a deeper understanding of what works and what doesn't. The path to success is often paved with trial and error, and the ability to remain resilient in the face of failure is one of the core traits of highly creative individuals. They understand that creativity is not linear. It is messy, unpredictable, and requires persistence. In addition, a critical habit in fostering creativity is allowing time for incubation. Creativity does not always follow a strict timeline or logic. Sometimes the best ideas emerge when the mind is allowed to rest or wander. Giving yourself the space to step away from a problem or challenge, to disconnect from constant striving, can give your subconscious mind the time it needs to work on the issue. This incubation period, whether it's through a walk, a nap, or a change of scenery, allows your brain to make connections that were not immediately obvious. Often, the breakthrough moment comes when you least expect it. Lastly, maintaining a sense of playfulness is essential to expanding creative thinking. Creativity flourishes in an environment where play and experimentation are encouraged. Allow yourself to explore new ideas without the pressure of immediate success. Take risks, try things that don't make sense at first, and allow your imagination to roam freely. When you let go of rigid expectations and embrace the joy of discovery, creativity becomes less of a task and more of a natural expression of your mind's potential. By breaking free from routine thinking, embracing creativity as a tool for solving complex problems, and adopting practices that foster innovation, you position yourself to unlock new levels of success. Creative thinking is not merely a skill, it's a way of seeing the world. It's the ability to turn challenges into opportunities and transform obstacles into stepping stones. When you cultivate this mindset, you give yourself the power to change not only your circumstances, but the world around you. Chapter 8. Mastering Stress and Pressure. Stress is often seen as an inevitable part of modern life, a shadow that lurks just behind every ambitious goal, every challenging task, every high-stakes decision. Yet when approached with the right mindset, stress is not just something to endure. It can be something to harness. The ability to handle high-stress situations with grace is not born from an absence of pressure, but from learning how to dance with it, using it as fuel rather than a hindrance. True mastery over stress lies in your ability to recognize it as an opportunity for growth, a signal to rise to the occasion and perform at your highest potential. In any high-pressure environment, one of the first things that separate those who thrive from those who falter is their mental composure. When faced with a stressful situation, the natural response is often to react instinctively, to succumb to the rush of emotions and the demands of the moment. But cultivating grace under pressure requires an ability to pause, breathe, and center oneself before reacting. This doesn't mean ignoring the stress, but rather allowing yourself the space to observe it without being overwhelmed by it. It's the skill of recognizing that your emotional response to stress is within your control. By taking a moment to slow down, even if just for a few seconds, you give your brain the chance to recalibrate, to shift from a state of fight or flight to one of clear-headed decision-making. Handling high-stress situations also involves the ability to focus sharply on what matters most, cutting through the noise and distractions that often accompany pressure. When everything seems urgent, it's easy to become reactive, scattering your energy across multiple tasks and concerns. But the key to handling stress effectively is the discipline to focus only on what truly needs to be addressed in the moment. This requires a deep understanding of your priorities and the ability to make quick decisions based on them. Often, the most high-pressure situations aren't made any easier by doing more, but by doing less, by focusing solely on the actions that will bring you closer to your goal. With practice, you learn to disregard extraneous worries, to hone in on your objectives, and to block out distractions that do not serve your purpose. The ability to transform stress into a driving force comes from shifting your perspective on pressure itself. Rather than viewing stress as a threat, those who master it see it as an ally, a tool that sharpens their focus and accelerates their growth. Stress signals that you are stepping outside your comfort zone, that you are pushing the boundaries of your potential. When faced with a challenging task, instead of becoming overwhelmed by the pressure, embrace it as a source of energy. This shift in perception requires mental agility, the ability to reframe a stressful situation into one that is motivating and energizing rather than draining. The truth is, stress isn't inherently bad. It is simply the body's response to heightened demands. When you embrace that energy and channel it into action, stress becomes the catalyst for breakthrough performance. One of the most powerful tools for managing stress is learning to regulate your mental state. In high-pressure environments, the body's natural response can be one of physical tension, rapid heartbeats, and a racing mind. The key is to learn how to shift your physiology in ways that calm the nervous system and center your focus. Practices like deep breathing, mindfulness, or visualization can help reduce the intensity of stress, allowing you to regain control of your mental and emotional state. By taking conscious, slow breaths, you activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which counteracts the stress response and brings you back to a place of calm. Mental techniques like visualization, where you vividly picture yourself succeeding in the stressful scenario, can also help create a sense of confidence and control, even when the situation feels daunting. This ability to regulate both body and mind in real time enables you to perform at your best when the stakes are highest. Another essential element in managing stress is resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to recover from challenges, and to keep moving forward despite difficulties. In high-pressure situations, setbacks are inevitable. What matters is not whether you experience them, but how you respond to them. Resilience allows you to face difficulties with a mindset that sees challenges as temporary and solvable. This attitude, combined with a refusal to accept defeat, builds a mental strength that becomes a critical asset in times of stress. Rather than viewing obstacles as insurmountable, resilient individuals view them as stepping stones, as opportunities to learn, grow, and refine their approach. Resilience doesn't mean you won't feel the weight of pressure. It means that, even in the midst of it, you continue to move forward with determination. The practice of stress management also extends beyond the individual to encompass how you interact with others. In high-pressure environments, the dynamics of teamwork can either amplify or alleviate stress. Being a calming presence for others in stressful situations can be incredibly valuable, whether you're leading a team or simply collaborating with peers. By maintaining your composure, offering support, and fostering an atmosphere of mutual respect, you create a collective sense of calm that can help everyone perform better under pressure. This doesn't mean ignoring stress or pretending it's not there. Instead, it's about creating a culture where stress is acknowledged, addressed, and managed constructively. The more you nurture this environment, the more resilient the team becomes, allowing everyone to thrive even in the most challenging circumstances. Lastly, true mastery of stress involves accepting that some level of pressure is unavoidable. It's not about eliminating stress from your life. It's about learning how to handle it in a way that doesn't undermine your well-being or productivity. This requires a long-term commitment to building the mental and emotional tools necessary to navigate high-pressure situations. It's about conditioning yourself to see stress as an invitation to rise rather than as a threat to avoid. When you approach stress with this mindset, you realize that it is not an obstacle to success, but an integral part of the process, the force that propels you forward, challenges you to expand, and ultimately shapes your highest achievements. Chapter 9. Cultivating a Positive Mental Attitude. The way you see the world shapes everything about your reality. The lens through which you view challenges, setbacks, and opportunities is the determining factor in your success. Optimism doesn't simply serve as a feel-good state of mind. It functions as a catalyst for higher performance and better outcomes. It has the power to shift your thinking, inspire action, and open doors to new possibilities. When you approach situations with a mindset that expects success, your actions align with that belief, making it more likely for success to follow. Optimism is not the avoidance of difficulty or the denial of obstacles. It is the unwavering belief that you have the strength, resourcefulness, and creativity to overcome whatever comes your way. This positive mental framework doesn't just change your outlook. It transforms the way you approach every challenge. When faced with a tough situation, the naturally optimistic person doesn't fall prey to the trap of panic or despair. Instead, they see the potential in adversity. The act of reframing challenges as opportunities, seeing them not as obstacles but as stepping stones, is what enables growth and innovation. In fact, each setback can be viewed as an invitation for self-improvement, a lesson to be learned, or a hidden opportunity yet to be discovered. Shifting from a mindset of limitation to one of possibility can ignite a remarkable change in how you handle adversity. You stop seeing yourself as a victim of circumstance, but rather as someone capable of turning challenges into advantages. When you actively reframe your perspective, you start to view life as a series of lessons, rather than problems to be solved. A challenge may feel intimidating at first, but when viewed through the lens of opportunity, it becomes an exciting avenue for progress. Instead of fearing failure, you embrace it as a necessary part of the journey toward success. Each mistake becomes less about defeat and more about refinement, honing your skills and gaining deeper insights into your own capabilities. The more you practice reframing challenges, the easier it becomes to face them with confidence. Over time, This approach builds resilience, fosters adaptability, and strengthens your resolve to keep moving forward no matter the roadblocks. Gratitude is another potent force in cultivating a positive mental attitude. It is often overlooked as a simple gesture or a fleeting feeling, but in its full potential, gratitude is a transformative practice that can shift the trajectory of your life. By appreciating what you have and focusing on the positive aspects of your current situation, you create an internal environment conducive to growth. Gratitude has the remarkable ability to rewire your brain to notice more of the good around you. It interrupts negative thought patterns, replacing them with thoughts of abundance, possibility, and appreciation. This power of gratitude can be most noticeable in moments of difficulty. When faced with a challenge, a mindset rooted in gratitude prevents you from spiraling into negativity or self-doubt. Instead, you focus on what you can learn, what you have, and what you can be thankful for, even in the most trying times. This doesn't mean ignoring the struggles or pretending they don't exist. It means refusing to let them define you or dictate the terms of your future. Gratitude in the face of adversity enables you to keep your mental state grounded, fostering resilience and determination. Success is often attributed to raw talent or hard work, but it is the internal state of the person pursuing success that can often be the biggest difference maker. A positive mental attitude attracts positive results. It fuels your motivation, drives your actions, and helps you stay focused on your goals. When you focus on the positive aspects of your journey, whether it be your progress, the lessons you've learned, or the people who support you, your mental and emotional state remains aligned with your desired outcomes. This alignment is not just about feeling good. It is about being in a state of readiness to seize opportunities, perform at your best, and handle setbacks with grace. The power of a positive mental attitude extends far beyond individual performance. It influences how you relate to others and how others perceive you. Optimism is contagious, and your attitude can inspire and uplift those around you. People are drawn to individuals who exude confidence, positivity, and the belief that challenges can be overcome. Whether you're leading a team, collaborating with colleagues, or supporting friends and family, your ability to maintain a positive outlook will influence not only your personal success, but the success of those around you as well. Gratitude, when practiced consistently, also leads to a deeper sense of fulfillment and peace. It allows you to maintain perspective, especially when external circumstances don't align with your expectations. Success is not just about achieving external goals, but about the internal sense of satisfaction and contentment you derive from the journey. A grateful heart recognizes the beauty in both the peaks and valleys, appreciating the growth that happens in both ease and struggle. The impact of optimism on your life is profound, but it requires intention and practice. It's easy to let negative thoughts creep in, especially when faced with challenges. Yet by consciously choosing to reframe difficulties and embrace gratitude, you actively build a mental environment that nurtures success. This is a mindset that will not only support you in times of triumph, but will be your anchor in times of struggle. Chapter 10. Building Unshakable Confidence. Confidence is not a mere trait or characteristic. It is the foundation upon which all achievements are built. It is the silent force that propels action, the quiet certainty that drives success even when circumstances are less than ideal. Many misunderstand confidence as a natural gift bestowed upon a select few, but in reality, it is a cultivated mindset, one that develops over time through intentional effort and experience. At its core, confidence is rooted in self-worth, the intrinsic understanding that you are deserving of success, happiness, and fulfillment. When you align your perception of yourself with your ambitions, nothing can stand in your way. The connection between self-worth and achievement is undeniable. Too often, we place our value in external factors, success, approval, recognition. But true confidence comes from within. It is the unshakable belief that you are enough, independent of your accomplishments or the opinions of others. When you are confident in your inherent worth, You approach the world with a sense of assurance that attracts opportunities, fosters resilience, and encourages others to believe in you as well. The key to unlocking your potential lies in recognizing that your worth is not defined by outcomes, but by the fact that you exist with purpose and capability. A significant hurdle many face on the path to confidence is the pervasive presence of self-doubt. Doubt often masquerades as caution or realism, but in truth, it can paralyze progress. It whispers in moments of decision, questioning your abilities, your vision, and your worthiness. However, self-doubt is not an enemy to be defeated. It is an obstacle to be navigated. The trick lies in learning how to quiet those voices, and instead embrace the inner assurance that you are capable of overcoming any challenge. Trusting your abilities comes from a deep understanding that growth is a journey, and not every step needs to be perfect. Every setback, every misstep is merely a part of the process, a necessary piece of the puzzle that leads you closer to mastery. To truly trust your abilities, you must start by taking small, consistent actions. Each accomplishment, no matter how seemingly insignificant, builds the foundation for stronger self-belief. With every task completed, every challenge faced, you reinforce the message to yourself that you are capable. Over time, this creates a mental record of success that drowns out the negative voices of doubt. When you allow your actions to speak louder than your fears, you give yourself permission to step into your true potential. Confidence is built not through a single moment of triumph, but through countless small victories that accumulate into a solid belief in your capacity to succeed. The path to building unshakable confidence also involves embracing vulnerability. It's easy to feel confident when everything is going well, but true confidence is tested when things don't go as planned. Rather than shying away from challenges or setbacks, embrace them as opportunities to prove your resilience. Vulnerability is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to your strength. The ability to stand tall in the face of adversity, knowing that your value isn't dependent on perfection, strengthens your confidence in ways that comfort and success alone cannot. It is through vulnerability that you learn to embrace imperfection and transform it into a source of power. Self-belief is often the decisive factor in overcoming obstacles. Challenges are a part of any journey, and it is during the hardest moments that your confidence will be most tested. The belief in yourself gives you the power to keep going when things seem impossible. It allows you to push through barriers that others might see as insurmountable. The more you cultivate self-belief, the more obstacles begin to appear as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. Every difficulty becomes an opportunity to affirm your capability, to prove to yourself that you have the resilience and strength to keep going, no matter the circumstances. To build unshakable confidence, you must also learn to let go of the need for external validation. While feedback and encouragement are important, the most enduring confidence comes from within. When you stop relying on the opinions of others to validate your worth, you free yourself to act from a place of authenticity and strength. Self-belief is not about arrogance or stubbornness. It is about understanding that you are enough, as you are, and that your worth is inherent. The more you focus on aligning your actions with your values and your goals, the less you will be affected by the opinions or judgments of others. Building confidence requires patience, persistence, and a commitment to self-reflection. It's easy to get discouraged when progress feels slow, but every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to the person you are meant to be. Confidence doesn't arrive all at once. It develops through the consistent effort to overcome self-doubt, to trust in your abilities, and to step into your power with each new experience. The process is ongoing, and each moment of self-assurance is a testament to your strength, your resilience, and your unwavering belief in your ability to succeed. Chapter 11. Visualization, your secret weapon. The power of visualization is not merely a mental exercise. It is a tool that shapes reality. To many, it may seem like a fleeting or abstract concept, but it has been proven that vividly imagining success activates the same neural pathways as actually experiencing that success. The mind does not distinguish between a real event and one vividly imagined. This means that every time you visualize your goals, you are conditioning your brain to take the necessary steps to manifest them into reality. The clarity and precision with which you picture your desired outcomes align your actions and decisions, setting you on a path toward achievement. Visualization creates a bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Imagine an athlete preparing for a race. They visualize every stride, every breath, every moment of focus leading up to the finish line. They do not simply rely on physical training alone, but add mental rehearsals that enable them to perform under pressure. This mental preparation primes them for success by enhancing their focus and sharpening their decision-making skills. Visualization, when done correctly, has the same effect on any goal you pursue, whether it's personal, professional, or creative. The clearer you can picture your success, the more natural and attainable the path to it becomes. To visualize effectively, you must go beyond just a passive imagining of your desired outcome. The key lies in engaging your emotions and senses during this mental exercise. Imagine not only the end result, but the feelings that come with it: pride, joy, satisfaction, or relief. Feel the weight of accomplishment as though it's already yours. The deeper the emotional connection to your vision, the more likely it is to influence your actions. Your body responds to these emotions, and soon enough, the drive to take the necessary steps to make the vision a reality is stronger than any doubts or distractions. The connection between visualizing and actualizing success is rooted in consistency. It is not enough to envision your success once or twice and expect it to manifest. Successful individuals practice this mental technique consistently, often daily, allowing their goals to become ingrained in their thoughts. This consistent mental rehearsal allows you to bypass self-doubt and fear, embedding belief in your success as a part of your identity. The more frequently you visualize, the more you begin to see your goals as inevitable rather than distant aspirations. In order to strengthen your vision, begin by making it as specific as possible. Rather than simply imagining a vague version of success, paint a detailed picture. Where are you? What are you doing? Who are you with? What emotions are you experiencing? The specificity of your vision determines the precision of your actions. It directs your subconscious mind to identify opportunities, resources, and strategies that align with your vision. In this way, your mind begins to work in tandem with your environment, noticing and seizing the elements that bring you closer to your goal. It is also important to focus on the process rather than just the outcome. While it's easy to visualize the end goal, the achievement, or the reward, the most powerful visualizations occur when you focus on the steps leading up to it. Visualize the effort, the discipline, and the perseverance required. See yourself navigating obstacles, maintaining resilience, and remaining committed through setbacks. This transforms the journey into something empowering rather than daunting. When your mind is prepared for challenges as part of the process, it becomes easier to stay motivated and on track. Along with detailed visualization, integrating positive affirmations into your routine can further solidify your belief in your success. Positive affirmations act as a constant reminder that your vision is not only possible, but already in motion. These affirmations can be simple statements of fact about your strengths, abilities, or goals, repeated regularly until they become as believable to you as any external reality. When combined with mental imagery, affirmations act as reinforcing agents, guiding your actions toward success while keeping your focus sharp. The practice of visualization is not reserved for moments of leisure. It is a tool that can be applied in real time, especially when facing challenges. In high-pressure moments, it can serve as a calming agent, bringing clarity and focus. Before a meeting, presentation, or crucial moment in your day, take a few moments to mentally rehearse success. See yourself navigating the moment with ease, performing with poise, and achieving your desired result. This mental preparation lowers anxiety and enhances confidence, making you more likely to execute successfully. The more deeply you immerse yourself in the process of visualization, the more powerful its impact becomes. When you are emotionally and mentally aligned with your goals, the actions required to make them a reality feel effortless. The distinction between imagination and reality blurs, and each step you take toward your goal feels like a natural extension of your mental image. This connection between mind and action creates an environment where success is not just hoped for, but actively created. Ultimately, visualization is a transformative practice that shapes both the mind and the body. It primes you for success by turning abstract dreams into tangible actions. It rewires your brain to see success as inevitable, focusing your attention on the necessary steps to achieve it. As you consistently incorporate visualization into your daily routine, it becomes an unstoppable force, propelling you toward your desired future with unwavering confidence and clarity. Chapter 12. The Impact of Sleep and Nutrition on Brain Function. The true power of the mind is not only shaped by what you think or how you train it, but also by how well you nourish and rest it. For those seeking high-level performance, rest is not a luxury. It is a necessity. The impact of sleep on mental clarity, decision-making, emotional regulation, and overall cognitive function cannot be overstated. Sleep is the mind's ultimate reset button, a critical period in which the brain consolidates memories, processes information, and repairs itself at a deep cellular level. Without adequate rest, no matter how hard you work or how much knowledge you accumulate, the brain's capacity to function efficiently becomes severely compromised. The link between sleep and performance is profound. During restful sleep, the brain sorts and organizes the day's experiences, filtering the important from the irrelevant. This process strengthens neural connections, ensuring that learning is deep and sustainable. When sleep is compromised, it's not just memory that suffers. Creativity, problem-solving, and emotional stability become unpredictable. The inability to concentrate or the tendency to react impulsively becomes more common when the brain is deprived of sleep, making even routine tasks feel overwhelming. As much as rest is vital for recovery, what you consume plays an equally important role in determining how your brain operates. The fuel you provide your body has a direct impact on its performance, particularly in how you think, focus, and sustain energy throughout the day. Many underestimate the profound influence of nutrition on brain function. The brain is an energy-intensive organ, consuming about 20% of the body's total energy at rest. However, what you feed it can make or break its efficiency. Nutrients that are rich in antioxidants, healthy fats, and essential vitamins support cognitive function, enhance memory retention, and stabilize mood, while a poor diet can lead to brain fog, decreased focus, and sluggish decision-making. There is an intricate relationship between the food we consume and mental clarity. For instance, omega-3 fatty acids found in foods like fish, walnuts, and flax seeds are essential for maintaining the integrity of brain cell membranes, enabling efficient communication between neurons. Complex carbohydrates, such as those found in whole grains, provide the steady energy needed for the brain to function optimally throughout the day, preventing energy crashes that hinder concentration. Similarly, antioxidants from fruits and vegetables help combat oxidative stress and inflammation, which can impair cognitive function over time. The old adage, "You are what you eat," holds true. The better the food you put in your body, the sharper and more focused your mind becomes. While nutrition and sleep are foundational to brain health, the overall lifestyle you lead plays an equally significant role. Building a lifestyle that supports mental sharpness involves integrating healthy habits that go beyond just sleep and nutrition. Regular physical activity has an undeniable impact on brain health. Exercise increases blood flow to the brain, delivering oxygen and nutrients that enhance cognitive performance. Furthermore, physical activity stimulates the release of neurotrophic factors, which promote the growth and development of new brain cells. Consistent movement not only boosts your mental capacity, but also helps regulate stress and improves sleep quality. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation or journaling, can also have a profound effect on the brain's ability to stay focused and process information. These practices foster resilience by reducing stress levels, enhancing emotional regulation, and increasing the ability to stay present. In a world filled with distractions, the ability to control your mental state through mindfulness becomes a powerful tool in supporting both your cognitive function and emotional health. One of the most important aspects of building a lifestyle that supports mental sharpness is balance. The relentless pursuit of productivity at the expense of mental well-being is counterproductive. Overworking, neglecting sleep, or prioritizing tasks that deplete rather than nourish the mind leads to burnout and cognitive decline. A balanced lifestyle includes time for rest, proper nutrition, regular movement, and mental recovery. Each of these elements supports the others, creating a feedback loop that enhances brain function and ultimately performance. A sleep-deprived or poorly nourished brain can only perform at a fraction of its true potential. This is why top performers in any field, whether in business, sports, or creative endeavors, understand that success does not stem solely from effort and perseverance. It comes from taking care of the brain, which, in turn, fuels their abilities to learn, perform, and thrive. Developing a routine that prioritizes sleep, nutrition, and mental well-being is not just a matter of sustaining productivity. It's about unlocking the full capacity of the brain to perform at its highest level, day in and day out. When you prioritize the health of your mind through sufficient sleep, proper nutrition, and a balanced lifestyle, you set yourself up for peak performance. These practices do more than just maintain mental sharpness. They enhance it, ensuring that every thought, every decision, and every action is aligned with your highest potential. The brain is not a machine that can be endlessly pushed without consequence. It is a living organ that requires care, attention, and nourishment. By giving it the rest and fuel it needs, you empower it to work with you rather than against you, driving you toward greater success and fulfillment. Chapter 13. Creating a growth-oriented environment. The environment in which you operate plays a pivotal role in shaping your mental state, productivity, and long-term success. While internal factors such as mindset and discipline are essential for growth, the external conditions you immerse yourself in are equally crucial. A growth-oriented environment doesn't just reflect the space you occupy physically. It encompasses the people, the culture, and the energy around you. It is an environment that nurtures, inspires, and challenges you to evolve. The influence of your surroundings on your mental state cannot be underestimated. Every space carries an energy that either supports or hinders your mental clarity, motivation, and focus. Whether it's the physical organization of your workspace or the people you engage with daily, your environment is silently shaping your thoughts, behaviors, and emotions. For example, a cluttered and disorganized workspace can lead to mental clutter, making it difficult to focus and think clearly. On the other hand, a clean, organized, and aesthetically pleasing environment can spark creativity and foster a sense of calm, enabling you to think and work more effectively. The importance of your surroundings extends beyond the physical space to the people you interact with. The people in your life, both personally and professionally, influence your mental state in profound ways. Surrounding yourself with individuals who are supportive, driven, and share similar values can elevate your own mindset and provide the encouragement needed to push through challenges. This network can become a wellspring of inspiration, advice, and feedback that keeps you motivated and accountable. However, the impact of the wrong people, those who are negative, discouraging, or disengaged, can pull you away from your goals, undermining your confidence and focus. Creating a network of like-minded individuals is a key component in establishing an environment that fuels growth. This network can include mentors who offer guidance, peers who inspire healthy competition, or collaborators who bring new perspectives to the table. When you align yourself with people who are committed to growth, both individually and collectively, the collective energy propels each member forward. Being part of such a community can create a sense of belonging and mutual support, which strengthens your own resolve and encourages you to aim higher. However, the act of building this network requires intentional effort. You must seek out relationships that are based on mutual respect, shared goals, and a commitment to continuous improvement. These connections often come from stepping outside of your comfort zone, attending events, engaging in activities that push your boundaries, or simply having conversations with individuals who challenge your perspectives. It's about surrounding yourself with people who see potential in you and encourage you to realize that potential even when you have doubts about it yourself. Equally important is how you use your environment to fuel creativity and sharpen focus. A growth-oriented environment should be one that actively stimulates your mind, encouraging fresh ideas and deep thought. Creativity flourishes when you provide yourself with the right stimuli, diverse perspectives, stimulating conversations, and activities that promote curiosity. But it's not just about consuming new ideas. It's about creating an environment that also allows you the space to reflect, explore, and experiment. For some, this might mean dedicating specific spaces for creative work, places that are free from distractions, where focus is heightened. It could also mean integrating activities into your routine that spark innovation, such as brainstorming sessions, journaling, or engaging with nature. Creativity thrives on movement, not just physical, but mental movement. So it's important to create environments that offer the flexibility to explore different thought processes without feeling constrained. Equally, focusing on the quality of your mental environment, what you expose yourself to on a daily basis, is essential. Constant exposure to negative news, toxic social media, or pessimistic conversations can diminish your mental clarity and sense of possibility. Alternatively, immersing yourself in educational materials, inspiring content, or uplifting conversations can shift your mindset and ignite your imagination. These small shifts in your daily routine can profoundly affect your ability to generate new ideas, solve problems, and maintain momentum toward your goals. Moreover, in a growth-oriented environment, failure is not feared, but viewed as a natural part of the journey. People in such environments don't shy away from taking risks or trying new things because they understand that each failure holds a valuable lesson. This kind of environment cultivates resilience, encouraging you to persist despite setbacks and to learn from every experience. It's a space where growth is prioritized over perfection and where challenges are embraced as opportunities for innovation and improvement. It is also crucial to take control of your digital environment. The digital world can be an incredibly powerful tool for growth, but it can also be a source of distraction and overwhelm. By curating the content you consume online, you can create a space that supports your mental clarity and focus. Follow accounts, read materials, and participate in online communities that align with your goals and aspirations. This active curation ensures that your digital environment becomes an extension of your growth-oriented mindset rather than a detractor from it. As you continue to refine your environment for growth, remember that it is a dynamic, evolving process. The environment you create today might look different tomorrow based on new insights, experiences, or goals. The key is to remain intentional in shaping it, ensuring that it remains aligned with your desires and capable of nurturing your potential. Your environment, in all its forms, has the power to accelerate or hinder your progress. By consciously shaping it with purpose, you unlock the full power of your mind and open the door to a future defined by success, creativity, and growth. Chapter 14. Practicing Mindfulness for Mental Mastery. The modern world, with its fast-paced demands and constant distractions, often leaves our minds fragmented and cluttered. The constant barrage of information, expectations, and noise can make it challenging to think clearly and act with purpose. Amidst this chaos, mindfulness offers a powerful antidote. It allows you to regain control over your mental state, directing your focus where it is needed most. By cultivating mindfulness, you can not only enhance your mental clarity, but also unlock deeper levels of decision-making, creativity, and self-awareness. Mindfulness, when practiced regularly, brings profound benefits to mental clarity. The mind, by nature, tends to wander, jumping from thought to thought, often spiraling into worries about the past or anxieties about the future. This mental chatter dilutes your focus, making it difficult to concentrate on the present task. Mindfulness invites you to break free from this cycle. Through intentional focus on the present moment, mindfulness creates a sense of stillness, allowing your mind to become more organized and clear. It is in this clarity that creativity flourishes, problems are solved with ease, and decisions are made more confidently. By repeatedly returning your attention to the present moment, you begin to exercise a muscle in the brain that enhances its ability to concentrate and act decisively. Engaging in simple mindfulness practices can have a transformative impact on your ability to sharpen focus and stay grounded in the present moment. One of the most accessible practices is mindful breathing. By paying attention to your breath, its natural rhythm and sensation, you create an anchor that brings you back to the present whenever your mind begins to wander. This practice can be done anywhere, at any time. Just a few minutes of deep, intentional breathing can help reduce stress, reset your mental state, and improve your concentration. The beauty of mindful breathing lies in its simplicity. It doesn't require special skills or equipment, yet its impact is profound. It serves as a reminder that clarity begins with returning to the basics: breathing, being present, and tuning into your immediate experience. Another valuable mindfulness practice involves body awareness. Often we are disconnected from our physical bodies as we rush through daily tasks. However, bringing attention to physical sensations, such as how your feet feel on the ground or the tension in your shoulders, can bring you back to the present moment. By connecting with your body in this way, you reduce mental clutter and improve your overall awareness of what is happening within and around you. This body-centered mindfulness practice helps you become more attuned to your internal state, which in turn enhances your ability to regulate your emotions and reactions. In addition to these simple practices, mindfulness can be applied in various aspects of daily life to sharpen decision-making. In high-pressure situations, when the stakes are high, the mind often reacts impulsively, driven by emotion or stress. Mindfulness creates the space needed to pause, reflect, and choose your response with intention. By practicing mindfulness regularly, you develop a habit of checking in with your thoughts, feelings, and motivations before making decisions. This awareness allows you to separate your automatic responses from your true values and long-term goals. It provides the mental clarity to weigh options more carefully and make decisions that align with your deeper sense of purpose and direction. Furthermore, mindfulness enhances decision-making by quieting the noise of unnecessary distractions and judgments. When you are constantly bombarded with external stimuli, be it social media, meetings, or the pressure to perform, your decisions can be clouded by external influences rather than internal wisdom. Mindfulness helps you tune out the noise, enabling you to focus on what is truly important and make choices that reflect your authentic desires. It offers the space to reflect on your core values and how they align with your decisions, empowering you to make choices that are not only strategic, but also true to your personal vision and goals. The practice of mindfulness also cultivates greater self-awareness, which is a cornerstone of effective decision-making. When you understand your own thought patterns, biases, and emotional triggers, you can make decisions more consciously. Mindfulness allows you to recognize when you are reacting from fear, doubt, or impatience, emotions that often cloud judgment, and instead make choices from a place of calm and clarity. As you deepen your mindfulness practice, you also learn to trust your intuition. You begin to notice the subtle signals your body sends, gut feelings or hunches, that guide you toward more informed decisions. This intuitive knowing becomes an invaluable tool in decision-making, allowing you to move forward with confidence even in uncertain situations. In moments of high pressure or stress, mindfulness acts as a powerful tool to ground you and reduce mental overwhelm. It helps you stay calm under pressure, avoiding knee-jerk reactions that could undermine your goals. By staying centered, you approach problems and challenges with a clear mind, making decisions that are thoughtful and effective. Whether in a business negotiation, a personal crisis, or a creative endeavor, mindfulness allows you to respond with a balanced, composed, and intentional mindset. Lastly, mindfulness can help you manage the ebbs and flows of your energy throughout the day. Rather than pushing yourself to the brink of exhaustion, mindfulness encourages you to listen to your body and recognize when it is time to rest and recharge. It allows you to conserve mental energy, ensuring that when you do make decisions, you are doing so from a place of mental strength rather than depletion. This awareness of your energy levels directly influences your decision-making process, helping you avoid burnout and maintain a sustained level of high performance over time. Through consistent practice, mindfulness becomes a natural way of being, an ongoing process that enhances not only your mental clarity, but also your decision-making abilities, creativity, and overall effectiveness. When practiced intentionally, mindfulness unlocks a deeper level of mental mastery, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with greater ease, focus, and resilience. Chapter 15. Maintaining Momentum and Staying Consistent. The journey to success is not a sprint, but a marathon. When pursuing long-term goals, the key is not only to get started, but to maintain consistent effort, day after day, year after year. Momentum is a powerful force, but it is fragile, and without the right strategies, it can easily be lost. In order to reach the highest levels of achievement, you must learn how to keep your mind engaged, stay on track, and persevere through challenges. This is the essence of maintaining momentum, and it is essential for anyone who seeks sustained success. The brain, in its natural state, craves novelty and excitement. This means that over time, it can become fatigued with repetitive tasks or goals that seem distant or abstract. One of the first challenges in maintaining momentum is keeping the brain actively engaged. To do this, it's crucial to find ways to inject variety and meaning into your pursuits. Break your larger goals into smaller, more digestible tasks, each offering its own sense of accomplishment. This not only keeps your brain engaged, but also provides regular feedback, reinforcing the habit of progress. By doing so, you maintain the mental energy needed to continue moving forward without feeling overwhelmed by the distance between where you are and where you want to be. Another essential factor in maintaining momentum is perseverance. It is the ability to keep pushing forward, even when obstacles arise or motivation wanes. Success does not happen in a straight line. Setbacks, challenges, and frustrations are inevitable. It is during these times that perseverance becomes your greatest asset. When you hit a wall or face difficulties, it is easy to want to quit or take a break, but perseverance calls you to push through. It is in these moments of challenge that your true potential is often revealed. The person who keeps going when things get tough is the one who builds resilience and ultimately achieves great things. Perseverance isn't about powering through every moment of adversity. It is about showing up, staying committed, and trusting in your ability to overcome whatever stands in your way. To keep moving forward in the face of adversity, you must cultivate a mindset that sees setbacks as part of the process rather than as failures. High-level success is built upon the understanding that challenges are stepping stones, not roadblocks. Each setback provides a lesson, an opportunity to refine your approach, and a chance to grow. It is not the absence of challenges that defines success, but the ability to stay focused and take constructive action despite them. This perspective allows you to maintain a sense of agency, even when circumstances aren't ideal. It turns obstacles into opportunities for learning, and in doing so, helps sustain your momentum. At the same time, maintaining motivation is a crucial aspect of long-term success. Motivation is often seen as something external, something that will either come to you or not. However, true motivation is a skill that can be cultivated and directed. It starts with identifying a deeper sense of purpose. The more meaningful and aligned your goals are with your values, the easier it is to stay motivated, even when the going gets tough. When your work feels connected to your larger vision or personal mission, the obstacles become less intimidating, and the work itself becomes an expression of something greater than the task at hand. While motivation from external sources, such as rewards or recognition, can be helpful, it is often fleeting. Internal motivation, fueled by a strong sense of purpose, offers more lasting power. To strengthen this inner drive, regularly remind yourself of the reasons why you are pursuing your goals in the first place. Whether through journaling, visualization, or reflection, keep your deeper purpose at the forefront of your mind. This connection acts as a wellspring of motivation that will sustain you even when things seem difficult or progress is slow. Consistency, the cornerstone of momentum, requires a combination of discipline and flexibility. It's easy to feel motivated at the beginning of a new project or goal, but as time passes, it can be easy to lose steam. Consistency is not about rigidly adhering to a plan no matter what, but about staying committed to the process, adjusting when necessary, and continuing forward in spite of setbacks. Some days will require more effort than others, and there will be times when external circumstances demand a shift in strategy. But consistency means showing up, even on the days when it's hard. It means being present for the work, even when the results don't come as quickly as you might like. One effective strategy for building consistency is to create daily routines that support your goals. When tasks become part of your everyday life, they no longer feel like burdens or obligations. Instead, they become ingrained in your daily rhythm, and the effort required to complete them becomes second nature. This routine will anchor you and serve as a constant reminder that success is a long-term commitment, not a fleeting moment of effort. By committing to small daily actions, you slowly build momentum that propels you forward with minimal mental effort. These habits become the foundation upon which larger achievements are built. Additionally, tracking progress is a powerful tool for maintaining momentum. Often the path to success feels long and arduous, and it can be difficult to see the cumulative impact of your efforts. Keeping a record of your progress, whether through a journal, spreadsheet, or visual chart, serves as a constant reminder of how far you've come. It allows you to celebrate the small wins along the way, reinforcing your commitment to the goal and boosting your morale. Regularly reviewing your progress also helps to keep your focus sharp and ensures that you're still aligned with your larger objectives. Finally, it's important to acknowledge the role of rest and recovery in maintaining long-term momentum. Success is not a continuous grind. It requires cycles of work and rest. Without proper breaks, both mental and physical fatigue will slow you down, and your progress will stall. Recognizing when to step back and recharge is an essential component of perseverance. Recovery time allows you to reflect on your progress, regain your energy, and return to your work with renewed clarity and focus. Momentum isn't just about pushing forward. It's also about pacing yourself, taking care of your well-being, and allowing yourself to regenerate for the next phase of the journey. Maintaining momentum over the long term is a skill that can be developed with patience, perseverance, and commitment. By staying engaged, motivated, and consistent, you build the foundation for sustained success. Each step forward, no matter how small, contributes to the larger picture. Through daily dedication, strategic reflection, and a mindset of growth, you will continue to move forward year after year, achieving ever greater levels of success. Chapter 16. Creating a Legacy of High-Level Success. Creating a legacy goes beyond personal achievement. It is about making a lasting impact on others and leaving behind a foundation that continues to inspire, influence, and uplift long after you are gone. High-level success isn't just defined by the accolades you accumulate, but by how you use your influence to shape the world around you. Mental mastery plays a significant role in this process, as it empowers you not only to achieve your own potential, but to guide others in realizing theirs. The first step in creating a legacy is understanding that your mental state is the key to everything that you will build. The thoughts, beliefs, and habits you cultivate shape the very essence of the impact you have on others. A person who possesses mental clarity, resilience, and vision will not only achieve personal success, but will also attract opportunities, collaborators, and ideas that can multiply that success in ways that ripple out to others. High-level success, therefore, becomes a tool, a powerful means by which you can influence, guide, and help others see the possibilities within themselves. When you master your mind, you unlock the ability to move others, to challenge them, and to set an example of what is possible when one fully taps into their potential. Vision is at the core of any lasting legacy. A clear, compelling vision gives direction to your actions and provides a roadmap for the future. It allows you to remain focused when challenges arise and ensures that every step you take is aligned with your higher purpose. However, a vision for your own success is only part of the equation. In order to create a truly impactful legacy, your vision must include the success and growth of others. The more clearly you can articulate your vision, the easier it becomes for others to understand it and adopt it for themselves. You become not just a leader, but a beacon that lights the path for others to follow. Your legacy grows not just from your own accomplishments, but from the seeds you plant in the hearts and minds of those who come after you. Once you have cultivated a clear vision, the next step is to nurture the capacity to inspire others. Inspiration does not come from mere words. It comes from actions, behaviors, and the way you live your life. People are more likely to be inspired by your example than by anything you say. By showing others what's possible through your commitment, your passion, and your perseverance, you create an environment in which they can see themselves succeeding in the same way. To build a lasting legacy, you must actively work to help others see their potential and encourage them to take action, whether through mentorship, sharing knowledge, or simply being a source of encouragement. The more you invest in others, the greater the ripple effect of your impact. A crucial aspect of inspiring others to reach their potential lies in cultivating an environment that fosters growth. In the same way that you nurture your own mental strength, you must provide the same opportunity to those around you. This environment is one where failure is seen not as an end, but as a stepping stone toward greater achievement. It is a space where creativity, risk-taking, and innovation are celebrated, where individuals feel empowered to push past their limitations and reach new heights. As you build this environment, you must be conscious of the energy you bring to it. If you are constantly challenging yourself to elevate your thinking and to evolve, you will naturally create an atmosphere that encourages others to do the same. Another vital aspect of creating a legacy is the ability to teach. Your success cannot truly endure unless you pass on the knowledge, wisdom, and insights you have gathered over the years. Teaching is not merely about relaying information. It is about sharing your experiences in a way that enables others to learn, grow, and apply that knowledge to their own lives. The true power of teaching lies in the transformation it can create. When you teach others to think critically, to develop mental resilience, to find their own vision, and to stay focused on their goals, you give them the tools to continue the work you've started. Your influence expands, reaching beyond your direct circle to affect a much larger community. A legacy built on teaching leaves a trail of empowered individuals who carry forward the lessons they've learned. In your pursuit of creating a legacy, it's important to remember that the process is not about forcing others to follow in your footsteps, but about helping them find their own path. By supporting others in discovering and developing their own unique strengths, you cultivate a network of leaders who will go on to achieve great things, each in their own right. You become a facilitator of growth rather than simply a figurehead of success. The mark you leave on the world is reflected in the success stories of those you've helped along the way. As you build this legacy, it is essential to constantly revisit and refine your own goals. Just as you would continually develop and hone your mental mastery, so too should your legacy evolve. It should never become static or fixed in one moment of time. The legacy you leave is not just the end result, but the ongoing impact of your decisions, your mindset, and your work. Each day provides a new opportunity to make a difference, to deepen your influence, and to expand your reach. Your mental mastery serves as the foundation for that growth, as it allows you to adapt, innovate, and continue contributing to the world in meaningful ways. Ultimately, creating a legacy of high-level success is about living with intention, acting with purpose, and influencing others through your actions. It is the embodiment of your highest ideals and the manifestation of your vision. By dedicating yourself to the growth of your mind and the empowerment of others, you build something much larger than yourself, a legacy that endures, inspires, and continues to shape the future. Conclusion. The journey to mental mastery is not a linear path, but a continuous process of growth, challenge, and transformation. It is about unlocking the immense potential within you, harnessing your focus, and reprogramming your mind to embrace success at every level. Through developing resilience, discipline, emotional intelligence, and creativity, you empower yourself to face challenges with unwavering confidence. As you continue to refine your mental strength and embrace new strategies, you gain the tools to navigate the complexities of life with clarity and precision. True success is not merely defined by achieving goals. It is about creating a life that reflects the very best of what your mind can conceive. Each chapter of this journey builds upon the last, and as you continue to master your mental faculties, you realize that the most profound changes often come from within. By learning to focus on what matters, cultivating a positive mindset, and developing habits that propel you toward your dreams, you gain the ability to stay consistent and maintain momentum, no matter the challenges you encounter. As you move forward, keep in mind that mental mastery is not a destination, but a lifelong pursuit. It's a state of being that evolves with each day, each decision, and each action. The legacy you build is shaped by the way you choose to live, by the impact you have on others, the influence you impart, and the empowerment you give to those around you. In mastering your mind, you not only unlock the doors to your own potential, but create a path for others to follow as well. Success, in its highest form, is not measured solely by individual achievement, but by the positive change you bring into the world. Continue to nurture your mental strength, and remember that with every challenge, every victory, and every setback, you are crafting a story of resilience, purpose, and unparalleled achievement. The path you walk now is the foundation for the legacy you leave behind, one built on mental mastery and the ability to inspire others to realize their own limitless potential.